Hello. Been a while, hasn't it? Well, here we are with a very quick, well, hopefully quick, look through of the new sample library that I'm releasing on Friday called Drumstruck 2. Now, if you're familiar with Drumstruck, well, the original Drumstruck at all, it was a collection of 50 percussion loops, cinematic electronic percussion loops, all set out on one Contact NKI instrument. Basically designed at sort of little lo-fi underscore loops. And it proved quite popular. I've been using it a lot myself. And so I decided to do a Drumstruck 2, but I've done it slightly differently. Again, it is 50 percussion loops on a Contact instrument. But this time they're a bit meatier, a bit beefier, but at the same time broken and distorted and damaged and destroyed a little bit. Lots of gritty noisiness in there. It's a really simple instrument to use, which is why this video is going to be quite short. You literally just open up the instrument in Contact and start hitting keys. So let me just bash away at a few keys just to give you an example of some of the loops on there. So there's some acoustic breakbeat style bits in there. There's also some more electronic stuff. Just whiz through a few and you'll get a flavour for it. So there's some eclectic ones as well. And they're designed in Contact so that they follow the tempo of your DAW. So if I just change the tempo, we're at 80 BPM at the moment. They're all programmed at 60 BPM, so they'll go that low and still sound fine, and will stretch all the way up to higher BPMs. So this is 80 BPM. And now if we move directly to 120. And back, all works fine. So there are a few of those sort of filthy breakbeat loops, as well as some other bits and bobs. Right, so this is where I think this sample library comes alive when you play several keys all together, which is kind of how it's designed to play more. So it's about mixing and matching the beats and putting them together, dropping them in and out, and even you can use them behind other beats that you've done. So if you've got nice, you've programmed your own beat and you want something just thudding away in the background with all the sort of the neat tidiness of a loop, which sometimes just sort of glues things together. This is good, but yeah. So let's just thrash about playing. So I'm just going to hit 3 keys. I'm going to go up the keyboard playing D major keys. Okay, so let's just hit 3 at the same time. So as you can see, the GUI is, or GUI as some people like to call it, but I don't, weird, is pretty simple. There's nothing on it, just a pretty picture. It really is just a question of dropping it into your track and hitting some keys. So you can either use it entirely by itself, use just this to produce any of the drums that you want, or you can, as I say, just use it to back up the other drums you've got. So if we just go back to that second 3-key loop I played, which I rather like. So that's made up of these beats. of arm end right there. So, as you can see, those 3 loops create a greater whole. They are greater than the sum of their parts, shall we say. And if you play a ridiculous amount of notes all at the same time, you can get something crazy like that. Yeah, so that is kind of it, really. It really is that simple. There's no bells and whistles. It's just I've done some programming, percussion programming, and made up some loops that I think are cool and fun to use. I've been using them myself, and it's just a nice, easy little tool that you can drop in when you're on a tight deadline kind of scenario. Yeah, so that is Drumstruck 2. Now, I realised that I didn't actually do any video when I released Drumstruck, the original, Drumstruck 1, I suppose. So I'm just going to, whilst we're doing this video, because we've romped through Drumstruck 2 in 6 minutes or so, I'll play a few loops from this one as well. So the original Drumstruck was much more about lighter. I mean, it's still got that sort of darkness, that lo-fi crunchiness, but it was much more about sort of quieter background style loops to play underneath your sort of underscorey type tracks, or even just to use as a smaller loop alongside bigger drums that you might have already programmed. I'll just play that one. And here's a thought. Let's play them in combo. So let's see how they work together. I'm going to play 6 notes, so that's going to be 12 different drum loops playing at the same time, because I'm just crazy like that. Okay, one more good for good luck. Yay! Right, so there you have Drumstruck 2 and the original Drumstruck. What I'm going to do is, as well as the fact that the new Drumstruck 2 is going to go on sale, I'll probably do a bundle, a bit of a discounted bundle with both of them together, so that you can make crazy noises like this. Or this. Because why wouldn't you? Okay, so there. Ooh, we're gonna slide in under 10 minutes, which is a bit of a miracle because my videos have been getting longer and longer. But the next one's sure to be Zebra Kronos that I'm going to be releasing in a couple of weeks' time because there's 180 sounds in it, so slightly overboard. There we go. Right, I'm going to wrap this up just shy of the 10-minute mark. How exciting! Thanks for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed what you've heard and that you run along to my site and purchase on Friday. Oh no, I've gone over 10 minutes. Sad times.